Mary Kish.
Hello, Kevin
Hi.
VanOrd.
Hi, and hello to all of you out there. Happy GDC week, but I am currently not enjoying GDC because I'm enjoying Mary's company and because I'm enjoying Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin.
That's right. And
Yeah.
this is the first preview that we've been able to get.
Yeah, this is the first time I've played Scholar of the First Sin, which comes out in April 7th.
April
I think.
7th.
But we've got it for the PS4, and I'm allowed to show some stuff on live stream, so that's very exciting. I'm very happy to be able to do that. The parts I can show are Heide's Tower of the Flame, Tower of Flame, I should say, and No Man's Wharf are the parts that I'm able to show. It's possible I might have to pop into Majula. Hopefully they can forgive me if I decide that I have souls that I want to spend before I go on. But
that seems reasonable, especially if you're going to take on the boss in No Man's Wharf, which is what I'm hoping that we can do today.
Yes, that's my plan. Now, I've already done this. I've already played through all this, beat both bosses, and I put a save game on USB stick.
Let's get into it and let's look at it.
You can see what I've got. So this is familiar if you've played Dark Souls, but there's some changes. Now, the big difference here is that I've already come through and and beat the Dragon Rider. Now, what you'll notice if you played Dark Souls 2 but came up, I'm so afraid just to move, but if you've come up through here before, you know this in Dark Souls 2. The first time you come through in Scholar of the First Sin, I don't know if you see this dude here who is coming after me. That ass.
He saw you immediately.
Shit. I haven't fought these dudes yet because I didn't really come back after beating the Dragon Rider. I just went on to No Man's Wharf.
Now, what do you got there? You have don't take your human effigy yet, but you have a shield. It looks like you're using a mace right now.
I am using a mace.
Nice.
I'm afraid of this dude, but I might use an effigy after. Oop.
Get your humanity back.
Yeah, just to maybe make things a little bit easier.
All right, so
These guys, when you first come in, they don't actually move. They're sitting there. I'm going to go ahead and use my my effigy just to make things a little bit easier for myself.
Show us your human self as well.
Here's my human self.
Oh, you look so good.
Yeah, I know.
All right, go murder
you.
some people.
So, I'm going to come back here so you can kind of get an idea. I'll just let that guy do that for a while. Here's where I lost my souls last time. I am running away. That's the Dark Souls way. Get my blood stain here. So, this is, when you first come in here in Scholar of the First Sin, before you beat the Dragon Rider boss, the dude that I just killed is sitting right here in the corner. He doesn't do anything. He's like that dude, like when you go into the forest and you go into that big clearing and there's the knight against the tree. He leaves you alone unless you attack him.
Yeah.
These dudes are the same thing when you first come in here. Then you kill the Dragon Rider and then you activate these dudes. So now I'm coming through here and they're all activated, walking around because I didn't kill them. Because, like, I don't know. Like, you never know in Dark Souls what consequences are going to be. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I just know that there's going to be consequences for pretty much everything.
Yeah. So I didn't kill them because I was kind of afraid of what the consequence might be of doing that.
Let me see. Oh, that guy came running after you.
They're really aggressive.
Yeah, and they have a lot more life than
the
other guys that you've been fighting. So, which ones are the Heide Knights?
Those
are the giant ones.
Yeah, I think those are the giant ones. But I don't, like, it's weird because I don't really always know the names of these things. I just think of them as like, oh, that's one kind of knight, and there's another kind of knight. They're all knights to me.
Chase that coward.
Here we go. I'm the coward. I just took him off of his leash.
So visually, how do you feel about the update and the way?
I mean, there are some obvious
this place looks.
Changes in oh shit.
I mean, it's visually, like, even the floor here is really stunning. But you know what's funny is, you know, when you have this game on old gen, when I play it on PS3, it looks great. It's a beautiful game either way.
It's always looked pretty good. There was the big kerfuffle though when it comes to the lighting. And it was an earned kerfuffle because the first parts we saw of this game made it look dark and moody, and you had the whole deal with. I'm going to run through this because I'm just going to go straight to No Man's Wharf, I think.
All right. We've seen this.
You kind of get the idea. You've seen this place. That's the big difference. But No Man's Wharf gives me a better chance of showing you what I mean about lighting, because they have done some changes that are pretty obvious in that case. And I'm gonna head over there. Here we go. And I wanna show you what those are. Actually, hopefully I will be able to show you what those are, because as I recalled, I actually used one of the keystones to light up No Man's Wharf. So maybe we won't be able to see quite the darkness the way I intended, but hopefully it'll give you a better chance of how the lighting has been improved. Now, for example, this, things are a little less flat when it comes to the way things are lit. Actually,
wow.
I haven't lit this up yet, so that's good. So this is
No Man's
a little bit better.
Wharf.
For the first time I played No Man's Wharf, I didn't actually have to do this, but you see now, I've already been through here. I have already lit all these fires because I actually felt like I needed the torch this time. The only place I felt like I needed a torch before is that grotto that's beneath the well that's in Majula, going down there. Like, that's the only place where I'd ever felt the need. Now, another thing to note is, because I've already been through here and had died enough, a lot of the enemies are now gone. So
yeah,
usually,
they do that after you croak enough times. They kind of, I don't know. It never really gets that much easier. Are you gonna go through it? I want to see.
I'm gonna come around and go up top.
All right.
Because I could go straight through to the boss, but we've got like an hour, so I don't want to do that just yet. I want to kind of come through here, and we can highlight anything that looks a little bit different. Normally, of course, you'd have these guys here, and then up above, there's usually the dude out here, but I think he's gone too. So we'll go back to the places where there are a few other things, and maybe I'll activate the light. I think that I have a Pharaoh's Lockstone, which means that I can activate the light. Now, a few things to note, however, that are a little disappointing for me. I mean, it's Dark Souls 2, so it's still excellent, but I have some disappointments. And number one is, as much as the lighting has changed, it still doesn't look anything like what we saw in those early previews, to me at least. It really isn't, going that far. I needed the torch, but I still could have done it, I think. This feels a little bit different, some of the parts up through here. Enemy placements have changed. There are some enemies that are new.
Those guys are standard. I've killed them
yeah,
many
no,
a
these
time.
guys are standard, but sometimes you get standard enemies in slightly different places.
These guys, if you hit them just right, you can push them off the dock and they get stuck in the water.
Yeah, they'll die down there. They don't like the water
They'll
much.
drown, yeah.
Come on, I dare you.
Oh.
Crap. I wasn't quite close enough. That could have been bad news. He's down.
That guy
Dropped something, a knife, throwing knife. That actually comes in handy. I don't know if you can see on the people can see on the stream, but like right up above my head, up there,
There's two guys up
there's
there.
some dudes that throwing knives can help make a little bit easier. This part you have to be careful, because if you just run in and start attacking, they'll all amass on you. And alone, these dudes are fine. They're whatever. But when you have 4 of them, and they all decide to go into that weird frenzy that they do.
And the docks are hard to fight on because it's a thin area, so you can easily fall and kind of lose your bearings.
I
so
try to
it's easy
just,
take 'em out.
that's not the way I wanted to go. God damn it.
All right.
Oop. That's not quite what I wanted to do. Usually there's another dude in here. He must disappear too when you do the thing.
When you do the death?
When you die enough. And then over here is guy with torch. This guy will jump down. They're tough because those those dudes.
The double sword guys, I remember just from the original Dark Souls, the double sword guys are just brutal.
Because they'll go into that frenzy.
Here he comes. I remember No Man's Wharf pretty bad. This was actually one of the first areas that made me want to... I had to take a break after I...
Yeah.
I remember, so there's a place where you can call a guy to help you, right?
Yeah, that'll happen.
Right before the boss, there is a marking on the ground where you can call someone to help you. And I was really struggling. A lot of people actually don't have any problem with this boss. It's the double-headed boss that's got two sides to him.
Shit.
He's not too bad, right? But I was struggling with him because of the water increasing. So I was like, I'm going to get some help. I get this guy. I raise him. We walk over to the boss through the docks. And he just walks off the dock. And he died.
Yep.
My
That's actually...
helper.
Gotta hate it. But the thing is, enemies will do that too. Like, that's one way that you can defeat the Dragon Rider, is if you don't pull up the... Did he drop something?
No.
You were pointed, so I think you're just reminding me to play. If you drop something, if you don't pull the lever, I think, then the side part doesn't lift in the boss arena, and that makes it easier for you to fall. But it also means that you can trick the boss into falling off the edge and just beat him that way. I've always sort of enjoyed that. You could do that in the original Dark Souls. You could do that with like the Taurus Demon, which is one of the first bosses that you fight.
Here he comes. I mean, I understand that sometimes the AI is gonna fail, and
well, he's supposed to. Like, it's set up in a very specific way.
But when my helper that I called down, which you spend a lot of time because you have to gain your humanity back, and you don't have a lot of those, so you got to use them correctly. And then the guy falls off the dock is devastating to me because it's just a complete waste of my time.
No, it's totally devastating. Mary, you may not know this, but Dark Souls is devastating.
It'll break your heart. So even though we are playing this on a PS4, this one is at 720p because we're streaming it, but the full game will run at 1080 at 60 frames.
That is my understanding. Although when I was talking about slight disappointments, that was the other thing. It's just not. I mean, it's a preview build, so it might be unfair to hammer too much on this. But there he is, and his dog there too. Shit.
Friendly fire should be on. I mean, he probably could have sliced his dog there.
God damn it. I did get him. Alright, Estus Flask.
Yep.
The preview build actually just started with no Estus Flasks, so I actually did actually leave this area and do some other stuff I'm not allowed to show.
So you could build up enough stamina to get through here?
Yeah, I really wanted to. I mean, you can get through here. I mean, I'm a decent enough Dark Souls player, but you know how it goes.
Yeah, with these games, it's pretty brutal. All right, kill that.
I might throw knives
fisherman.
at that dude there.
That's not a knife. Show me, I know you have some other weapons too besides that mace. I just want to see them real fast.
Well, I've got in my inventory, let's see what I've got in my inventory. I've got this like short sword here.
Yeah.
And then I've got this thing that I can't use yet. I can use it, but I don't have the strength to use it effectively, so I'm not doing anything with it. Let's see what else I've got in my inventory.
That looks absolutely ridiculous.
I've got an axe. I mean, I've already like upgraded the mace and stuff. So
that one looks like the Kingdom Hearts keys.
Got a halberd.
So
it kind of does.
Large.
It kind of does.
Was that for realism?
And then and I haven't used it. I don't have any cleric spells or anything to use it with anyway. I've got a chime that clerics use, and then I picked up a couple shields along the way. But of course, this ultra great sword that I can't use effectively yet because I'm not strong enough to use it effectively. Is anybody asking any questions? I don't know what's going on in the chat. Because you're such a good chat master.
Yeah, people are just curious.
People are just wondering about
all the
stuff.
stuff you have. If you do have any questions, though, feel free to throw them in the chat, and we'll ask Kevin what he knows
Just
so far.
physically throw them into the chat.
Physically.
Yeah. We'll just, there we go. I didn't have any...
Any throwing knives handy?
Yeah, we'll see. You have to get kind of...
Dodged it.
And that dude up there is a big pain in the ass.
One more ought to do it.
That did it, but then there are all the other dudes that just irritate me to no end.
All right, well, let's make our way up.
Let's keep going. I'm trying to remember where the Pharos Lockstone plugin bit was. I think it was down below. Because there's a real helpful thing. Now, I didn't use it this way. I think it might be in there. I have to look around for it. If you see it, let me know. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about lighting the area?
Yeah, there's a place to fit a Pharos Lockstone, but I don't remember where it is. This little
we
bit
haven't seen
here
them yet, but it's the
is
guys with
so
the giant
hard.
long arms walking around in the upper area, but they're not out yet.
Oh yeah, those creatures, those demonic-looking things.
They're
they're
just disgusting.
They're pretty rough. But the thing is, and it's funny because I didn't know this when I played the first time because I didn't use a stone there. Hello, dogs, come out this way.
Someone wants to know, is the entire game revamped with new enemies, or is it pretty much just the same?
I don't know if... I mean, there are new enemies and visual upgrades, and then some old enemies put in new places. I don't think I'm officially allowed to tell you this, but when I went to another one of the areas... oh, God damn it.
Hey, dogs. You were about to reveal something you weren't supposed to?
Yes! There's one of those stupid turtles, those big turtle dudes, in a place where there wasn't a turtle dude before. And it just gets me every time. You know, the ones and then they roll over onto their back on top of you.
Yes.
And there's one where there wasn't one before. And, it's funny, like, typically in games we never notice exactly where things were. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it doesn't really matter a lot of the time.
But a lot of this game...
But that's what this game is.
Is about the surprise, is that the first time around you're supposed to fail a little bit because you don't know everything yet. So... I mean, to a degree, you're probably playing it...
Fuck,
don't die.
Oh, God! Damn it! Oh, man.
He died.
Now I have to go at least that far to get my souls, and then maybe I'll level up, and then maybe I'll go on.
All right.
I can always skip past them, but I really wanted to do the Pharos Lockstone.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to get it in there so we can light up the area. The first time I did it, I never did that.
I'd like to see the sweet boss fight as well from...
We'll get there.
Wharf, because that guy is pretty gross.
Let me get back there and see if I can get my souls back. And then maybe we'll just make our way over. Damn it. I'm really upset with myself right now. Because I've done that a million times before, and it's like, oh, it's fine, no big deal, I've done this. You can never rest easy.
You don't have to kill everyone here. I've done this part where I've gotten really frustrated with it, and you can run through it and kind of skip a few.
Oh yeah, that's also a Dark Souls thing. But you want those souls, you know? Like, come on, dudes. And then I'll get back. I'll try to run through this a little bit quicker. But see, the thing is, you say, oh, I'm going to get through this part a little bit quicker, and then you end up dying more because...
You can't rush it, and then you'll lose all your souls, and then you'll be devastated, then you'll quit the game. And...
Damn it.
As someone who sits next to you while you're playing this in the office, I do hear you...
This is what happens when I try to rush.
Get really upset and say, God damn this game! And you get really upset and you take an hour break and then you're back.
Dark Souls is one of those games that will make me swear like it's the worst game on earth, but it's amazing. It's really hard to quantify that sort of thing. Oh, that guy's not there anymore. He disappeared. Die enough and they'll just... Ah! Ooh. There we go. Did he drop something?
All right, moving forward.
Moving forward. I like doing it that way sometimes.
I didn't even notice you. You were clearly in the room.
he doesn't really aggro much. He's there specifically to give you torch, which is not a euphemism. He really is though. That's what he's there to do, is sort of. I'll take this guy down, and hopefully the dog won't come in with him.
Any other issues or benefits that come with this new version that you noticed? I think you said there were a few disappointments.
Yeah, the frame rate was the thing I was mentioning before. I'm so easily distracted sometimes when I play a game on the air.
So what's up with the frame rate?
So the frame rate is not as consistent as I would like it to be. It just sometimes it hitches, it bobbles and hitches, and I think I really was expecting better. That's always been a thing that this series has done. It's never been the best when it comes to frame rate. But, all right, let's see if I can...
Go get your souls, Kev. They're right there. I can see them.
You can also come in a different way and drop down into this area.
Yeah, you can do it from above.
And that is a way to die fast.
But you can hit them with some arrows and throwing knives from above too.
Yeah, but you only get, like, I don't have a bow. Like, that's just not my way. It really is not my way in Dark Souls.
I loved my bow and I play.
I mean, I'll use a bow if I have to.
Oh, here they come.
Ugh. Oh, God, that arrow dude is just killing me.
Dead. Come here, little dog.
Oh, God, the guy came down. God damn it.
Don't. Take your time.
No, I can't take my time.
You have to.
I'm going to die. I'm going to run. Oh, my God, that's a dead end.
This is how they get you. Oh! Get out of there.
Okay. God damn, I can't believe I... Oh. Oh, God, I thought I might be lucky. God damn it. That arrow dude's going to be the death of me.
You're gonna
you wait.
have to keep
come inside. Come inside. Why did I come inside?
Well, you're safe from arrows.
Shit! God damn it. Stupid dog.
You're going to do it, Kevin. You're going to get through this.
Okay.
All right, what do you got left here? You got 2 Estus flasks and...
I'm almost afraid to go out after the boss at this stage.
Well...
I'm trying to remember if this is even... Oh, that dude's still there. He didn't come after me. Let's see, what else do I have to worry about? Arrow dude. Oh, that guy is still up there.
Yeah, because you didn't kill him this time.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Can I say those bad things on the air? God.
Well, it's too late.
Damn it. I really should have lured him out.
You might want to heal.
This is what happens when I try to rush. I'm like,
I think you should heal. I don't think you should take a risk.
He just healed too. God damn you. Come on. Oh.
I remember asking you too when you were playing it, like, what do you think so far?
Oh, it's great.
And you looked at me and you said, I mean, it's Dark Souls. It is Dark Souls.
There's
like,
more
that's a
of that
description.
feeling this time around. Obviously, it's a re-release, so like I'm not gonna, But sometimes you get to the point where it's like, I don't know, like. Sometimes we get spoiled by this dude. Like the GTA re-release, Sometimes we get spoiled by stuff that ends up being pretty meaningful.
Watch out.
That's what I mean by the berserkering.
You're dead.
Oh, come on.
They're sitting at the table. You didn't have to kill them.
I think those ones come to.
You can run through.
I can run through, but who runs? Well, sometimes you gotta run through. Oh God, here come the people with PhD on. What's happening in the chat, Mary? What are people unhappy with? I really kind of want to get those souls back. Or should I just run through to the boss? Let's run through to the boss, see what's going on.
I think people, I'm shocked, and someone else is saying how it's insane that you just don't use a bow. That's just not your way. I've never even heard that before. I will if I have
to, but
I have to use a bow.
I usually don't keep one on me because I end up, if I need ranged, I usually end up using magic. So I'm kind of a fan of pyromancy, but I'm not that far along here yet. And then when I had the chance, I didn't buy a pyromancy flame. This dude, he doesn't like me. Oh God, these guys are coming. I should, okay. So usually, like with stuff like that, I prefer magic to whatever. I mean, sometimes I'll kind of grab Soul Arrow and stuff like that at the beginning, but I usually ditch it pretty fast. And this was a pre-made character.
Yeah, they gave you some stuff to begin with, although they gave you no Estus flasks.
Was that? Oh,
there's a guy down there.
Yeah, I saw something glowing. Oh, come on! That was just brutal.
Alright, you're gonna have to heal.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Well, I'm gonna have to, because you're not gonna live. That's what I'm here for.
Thanks, Mary.
Ew, Kevin! You're not gonna make it.
I usually try to hold on a little bit longer than I did there. I think if I become fully human, I might be able... There might be help for me.
Yeah, if you
maybe use... I don't like using it when I still have that much humanity. Like, I feel like I have enough health where... Gosh darn you... You're just annoying, aren't you? You're gonna annoy me all the way to this boss. I'll probably fail miserably at this boss. Oh, bye.
He's dead. When I got a helper on the boss, it wasn't on the boat. It was back on the second floor. There's... Are you gonna go collect your souls?
I don't know. First, I'm gonna...
Your bloodstain.
Oh, that's what I get for just standing there.
True.
Let's maybe kill these dudes first and then figure out what to do from there.
Now, see, even though you want to try to take them on one at a time, they all kind of rush at you. Here they come.
Oh, that was... Okay.
Take out that stupid
He shouldn't
archer.
be too bad.
Dead.
What did he drop? Another helm. Just what I needed. All right.
No, there are...
Just a good collection of Varangian helms at this stage. I don't think there's anything up here now.
Are there any new items?
No. Oh, this dude.
Oh my god.
Hi, dude.
What other new things have you come across? Any new items?
Gosh, what else? Sometimes the behaviors of the enemies seem new. Like those guys in the Tower of Flame, those guys are aggressive. Like, usually guys aren't quite that aggressive. Like, they don't go out seeking you. But those guys go out seeking you. So that's definitely a change. Thought that was a chest I missed for a minute. I'm trying to think of what else I have noticed. Should I go in? I'm not ready. I want a helper. Maybe I'll go rest at the... But then I'll lose the souls that I lost. I guess I can live with that, maybe? I don't know. What do you think? Should I just go in and try to do the boss on my own, and I'll probably fail miserably in front of everybody?
You can this boss, providing which you know the system, right? So this boss is more about speed and pace.
But that water coming up, I'm just worried that... Well, okay, let's do it.
I think you can do this. I think we should just go through it.
Forgive me if I stink at this. I don't know. I beat it the first time through, but you know how it goes.
All right. I think he's one of the more predictable bosses, which is funny because I did struggle with this boss, but once you get him, it's not as bad.
Oh, I forgot that he's a bleed boss.
So.
Oh, come on! After all that.
Right, he knocked
stamina,
you off.
Yeah.
But these are the crucial points actually right now, is to keep your momentum going, because the water slowly rises over time and you're basically asking for it, because it becomes a lot harder to dodge about 5 minutes into this fight. So the beginning moments are pretty difficult, making sure you get it done.
Oh, come on.
I think the other guy is easier to battle.
He is.
Make him switch. The double sword guy, I think, is easier to take on. I think you should heal too, because if you get killed one more time, you're in deep shiz.
I'm trying. Oh, the bleed is just... I forgot that he causes bleeding. Oh, no, 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 no.
Chip away.
Ugh. Trying to let stamina build up for a second.
And if you use the giant pillar
as
kind of a block, it helps.
It does,
to keep
but
him
I'm
off
trying
your butt.
I'm trying to be efficient.
You can already see the water's about waist now.
Oh, God damn it!
So it's really hard to dodge now.
Yeah, which is good. I'm more of a blocker than a dodger. I seem to remember the thing walking better.
I think in this one, it's nice to dodge, but unfortunately now that the water is this high, it actually is really hard to dodge at this stage.
Well, plus just movement speed is really slow at this stage. I should have just gone out and got my helper. Ah! I'm done for. There's no way I'm going to survive this.
Yeah, you need to get more health, though. Get out of there.
I'm trying!
Run. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I like going after the double sword guy. I think he's a little easier to maneuver
Well,
around.
yes. Right now, I can barely maneuver.
The water stops rising after a certain level. This is probably the max height, so luckily this is as bad as it gets.
There I go. Stamina gone.
Run.
Thanks, Mary.
Dodge.
All I want to do is... Oh.
Life jump.
I'm going to die. But it was fun while it lasted.
Jump.
Thank you, Mary. I know. It's just...
Did I help you?
No. Let's do it again. I'll get a helper so that...
We are going to take down this boss. It took me a few tries.
Yeah, the last time I did it in one try, but it's always one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I'm not the best at gaming and talking at the same time. I have no shame in using an effigy right now.
All right.
Because it's not my game build personal. I'm not attached to this character. I'm more shameful than
you are. I don't even use them until I'm at the place where I'm going to resurrect a helper. Like, I don't take any chances because I've used one before and just...
Speak of the devil.
Let's get
Bradley in here.
Well, hopefully he doesn't fall off the dock like my helper did.
Come on, Bradley.
Come on, Brad.
There's another one there, too. Can you have two at once? I've never...
I feel like Bradley's doing much good right now.
He's more of a healer.
Oh, he's going down. He's going into the fight.
Thanks, Bradley. Now, Arrow Dude can suck it.
All right.
I'm afraid to do the other one because I'm like, well, I like Bradley. I don't know who the other one is.
Let's just get Bradley to the boss.
Let's see if I just race through.
I think
Bradley will come in after me.
Yeah.
Bradley, are you behind me? Or did you get stuck? God damn it, Bradley.
He's defending your honor.
Like I have honor.
He's doing a really good job.
There, backstab. Oh, that dude.
Backstab. I don't think you can really backstab with a mace. It's more like back mace.
It's back mace. I back mace that dude. Bradley will defend my honor against the drown boss. What is his name? It's like Flexile Sentry, right?
That's right, yeah.
Bradley, are you there?
Brad's
Man, I
with
wish
you.
Brad Shoemaker were in here.
Don't let him die now that
Well, I'm going to try my best not to let him die.
now that you've made me think personally of him. Let him take out. Focus on Brad. That way you can. It's hard to blindside this guy considering he's got two sides. Chipping away. What level are you?
45?
It's pretty high, actually. And what level did your character start at when you got him?
35 or something like that. 40 maybe? I don't remember. Bradley, you're doing great.
Well, Bradley's at half health. So keep that in mind. You're not going to have Bradley forever.
Bradley is mine to command.
To control.
Ugh. Come on.
All right, you guys are chipping away at it. It's amazing how much one helper can change the course of the game.
It changes everything. Online isn't activated in this preview build, so it's always going to be a phantom. Never going to be another player. Always an AI phantom.
Do you prefer to play with a real human helper?
Oh yeah, humans are better than AI.
Always.
Well, no,
Unless
that's not
they're
true,
sneaky.
actually.
Unless they're not trying to help you.
Even in real life, sometimes I prefer AI to humans.
Oh no, he's cornered Bradley. Do something.
Bradley.
He bowed.
He bows.
He disappeared into the water.
And he is gone. Let's activate the cutscene to leave. I can't show anything past that, so I'm not allowed to, but I'll try to get, there's a bonfire kind of right there.
We can go back to
And then we can go back to Heide's Tower of Flame.
Tower and hang out in there a little bit more, because that's a nice
area for me to die.
That's a nice area.
All right, what's in here?
What'd you get?
Pyromancy Flame and Fireball. All right, hang on.
All right.
Let's. I don't have any. I don't know if I can actually do anything with this. I don't think I have any. I don't know. I guess maybe we'll go back and tune the spells and see about using that. See about using the arrow. I don't know. We'll see.
This cutscene.
Yeah, but then it reminds me of the original Dark Souls. The tower gargoyles were the worst thing. but you had to beat the tower gargoyles to ring the bell. And so whenever I hear a bell in Dark Souls...
Skip.
Yeah. Somebody's like, Heidi's boss number 2, please. I don't know if I'll be able to get up there.
I feel like I have PTSD. I remember when I finally got this boat to go and I saw that cutscene, I felt so good. And then someone told me you actually don't have to go through there at all. You don't have to go through Fisherman's Wharf.
Yeah, there are other ways. Oh, Eric's
and
telling me we have to wrap this up.
I want to just see, where are we at now?
Here.
Ah, yes. What a beautiful area.
What a beautiful
to really
area. I
showcase
think
this
there is a just a little ways up. There is a bonfire. Oh, hello. I don't remember these guys at all. Were these guys always here? That's the problem with playing something like this, is sometimes it's like, were they there? Were they, oh, crap. Were they not there?
I just think it's always safer to assume everything's
different.
Kill you all the time.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, part of Dark Souls is the, oh, crap.
What was that down there?
Well, there's something there. I'll get there eventually. Part of it is memorization. I mean, part of it is is pattern recognition and pattern exploitation.
They expect you to die a few times through
that's
the
what
course
this game
of this,
is.
and you will die, Kevin.
Thank you.
Wanted you to know. Well, here's the
Wait, where's the? Oh, here we go. Nothing in here.
Nope.
Where's the hallway? Here it is. I'm not, like I said, I'm not officially supposed to be showing this, but I really just want to get to the bonfire.
All right, so let's go travel back to Heide's tower.
What? Without spending my souls?
You heard me.
You know what? Eric's telling us we have to wrap up. I'm not going to get anything accomplished. I'm going back to Majula to spend these souls. Everybody can help. Look here. Welcome to the audience participation portion, where I'm also gonna cash in the Flexile Sentry's soul rather than hold on to it.
Okay, that'll be worth a good chunk.
So, and then everybody can tell me how they want me
All right, and then we can
use it.
Let me hear the only thing in this game that doesn't give you anxiety, which is Bearer of the Curse.
Oh my God.
It's the only time you can actually relax when you play this game.
Did you play Demon Souls at all? Because she says there's a different woman there, but she says so that your soul might be mended, or something like that. Oh, that's the music you were talking about earlier before we started.
So in the office, when I hear this tone,
it always makes you think of Dark Souls.
I know something's happening. I know somebody's about to get upset.
I can just get past that, but I want to hear her talk.
I like to hear it. I actually really enjoy it. It's the only time I relax in this game is when I am leveling up from this lady's beautiful voice.
All right, so the audience needs to decide how I'm going to spend these souls.
All right, let's do it.
Now, typically I tend to level up for strength, vigor, and endurance. It's not quite the build I would be going for because it was a prearranged character, so not everything was where I would have had it to right at that stage. But you know, maybe the people in Twitch or GameSpot can decide. Best to do. I kind of want to go for strength just so I can equip that huge broadsword.
I'm hearing a lot of vitality.
Everybody's ADP.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen,
like I guess
you do not ask for audience interaction and not do it.
That's true. ADP is for everybody. Oh, attunement, because people are talking about attunement because I did get pyromancy.
One person did mention if you get more strength, maybe you'll be able to wield that massive sword that you have, which I find really tempting.
But I'm not faith. I'm not using any cleric stuff at all.
Now they're just messing with you.
I know. But honestly, people are like ADP. So,
ADP, strength, and vitality is what I'm
hearing. There you go. ADP up to 14. 5 levels.
All that work.
Boom. All of it in ADP. Which just makes you, which is just sort of a catch-all that makes you more resistant to lots of different things, lots of different status effects and whatnot. So there you go.
All right, so that pretty much.
But I'm not going to be using this character. I mean, this is not. I'm not attached to this character at all. I'm not going to do anything now.
I'm attached to this character, and I just play. I'm attached to Brad, and we only played with him for like 5
Bradley,
minutes, and I love that
back.
man. I wish he never left us.
I wonder if, like, now I'm kind of wondering because I've never had 2 helpers at once that weren't that weren't co-op players. Like, can you do that with with AI? I wonder because I had 2. I was kind of curious if I summoned one, would Bradley disappear? And I didn't want Bradley to go away.
I want you to go to Heide's tower real fast.
All right.
I just want to see it. I think it's a good place to end. It's more beautiful there.
It is more beautiful.
I don't care.
I'm going to start here, though. I'm not going to start. So we have different scenery.
All right, here we are.
So this is the other bonfire. Somebody was saying go to the other boss. I don't know if I'll be able to run through
Just
and get to the other
sprint
boss,
there.
but we can always try.
Sprint there.
I'm trying to remember if how to even get there, because that's how you get to. No, that's not how you do it. That's how you get to. There we go. Nope.
That's not.
I'm trying to remember how this is set up down here. All right. This is where I beat the Dragon Rider. Trying to remember.
All right, that guy's waiting for you.
Run.
Right in between his legs. This guy's fast. I don't know if you'll be able to run away from that guy.
I'll run.
Only you increased your stamina.
Stamina is usually in my bag. Oh, I thought I was out of the way.
Clipped ya. He got you good.
Get out of the doorway, asshole. I'm not going to be able to beat the boss up here.
Oh.
I don't know why everybody's like me go after the boss.
I have a good feeling about this.
Oh my God! Was that always there?
Use your mace.
I don't remember ever
You don't
seeing
remember?
this.
Use your shield. Use your shield.
Shit!
You're gonna die.
What have you done to me? What the heck is going on? I don't remember that. Was that dragon always there?
Yes.
I don't remember that dragon at all.
Well, there you have it.
So there you are.
I didn't remember that dragon, right from Kevin.
Oh my God.
Kevin.
I don't remember that dragon ever existing before.
Well, he smoked your ass.
Oh my God.
Well,
I thought I was just gonna, run through, get to the dude that's up in the cathedral bit. Because then there's like the knight behind there that's all pissy with you. Do you remember the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Everybody's saying the dragon. Oh, see, the dragon is new. Oh, thank God. I should have rolled out of the way.
Even in No Man's Wharf, you were confused about like where everyone was, but they are rearranging characters.
Yes, they're people are like, what's new? Well, there's an example.
And they've added a dragon. So
wasn't expecting the dragon.
All right, so that's our look at Scholar of the First Sin.
Yes.
This is coming out April 7th.
It's got a new dragon.
And it has a new dragon. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.